Welcome to Starship TV, Future Geopolitics, and the Rise of Advanced Technologies. Introduction. The New Order of Technopolitical Power. Geopolitics is no longer defined by geography, resources, or military size alone. The 21st and 22nd centuries will be shaped by a convergence of advanced, emerging, and speculative technologies that disrupt every traditional pillar of global power. From teleportation to material replication, from quantum AI to EMPs, the future of geopolitics is one of hyperspeed, post-scarcity, and psychological and molecular warfare. This report analyzes how these technologies reshape the 10 foundational concepts of geopolitics, followed by thematic integrations across various technological domains. Part 1. Redefining the core concepts of geopolitics. Power projection. Old model, aircraft carriers, overseas bases, troop deployments. New model, teleportation and orbital weapons allow instantaneous deployment or attack. Anti-gravity and cloaking tech make detection and interception nearly impossible. Outcome: power is instant, invisible, and everywhere. Spheres of influence. Old model, regional dominance via diplomacy, force, and trade. New model, quantum AI influences elections and ideologies. Weather and earthquake weapons destabilize governments. Replication makes economic influence obsolete. Outcome: spheres are digital, psychological, and internal. Balance of power. Old model, preventing global hegemony through alliances and deterrence. New model, technological singularities, e.g., quantum AI, replicators grant total dominance. A single breakthrough can tilt global equilibrium. Outcome: balance becomes a race to innovate, or to steal innovation. Realpolitik. Old model, pragmatic politics over moral ideology. New model, ethics are challenged by bioweapons, neural control, and ecological blackmail. Morality is replaced by cognitive survival. Outcome: cold realism evolves into hyper-strategic post-humanism. Geostrategy. Old model, use of geography to guide policy and defense. New model, space-based platforms, teleportation and orbital chokeholds redefine terrain. Anti-gravity bypasses geography altogether. Outcome: strategy shifts to multidimensional, atmospheric, and orbital dynamics. Strategic depth. Old model, use of space as a buffer against invasion. New model, EMPs and teleportation erase depth. A nation can be disabled or invaded in seconds. Outcome: depth is now electronic, energetic, and neural. National interest. Old model, resources, security, and sovereignty. New model, interests focus on blueprint sovereignty, data control, replicator ethics, and AI alignment. Outcome: national security is redefined by control of code, cognition, and creation. Maritime choke points. Old model, Suez Canal, Strait of Hormuz, etc. New model, teleportation and anti-gravity make shipping irrelevant. Replication eliminates need for imports. Outcome: control shifts to orbital paths and data routes. Multipolarity. Old model, several great powers competing globally. New model, AI-run microstates, replicator-enabled breakaway societies, and space-based sovereignties. Outcome: multipolarity gives way to fragmented technopolarity. Soft versus hard power. Old model, culture versus force. New model, neuro-influence, deepfake diplomacy, brain-computer coercion. Replication floods zones with soft power at scale. Outcome: influence is algorithmic and neural, blurred with coercion. Part 2. Thematic technopolitical axes. Spatial dominance. Technologies, teleportation, anti-gravity, orbital weapons, cloaking. Effect: borders collapse. Proximity is meaningless. Control over space and movement equal to global control. Energetic supremacy. Technologies, zero-point energy, EMP bombs, weather and earthquake weapons. Effect: control over global stability and power infrastructure becomes a core security concern. Cognitive control. Technologies, quantum AI, brain-computer interfaces, deepfakes, predictive surveillance. Effect: governments influence not just action, but thought. War becomes psychological and neurological. Biological sovereignty. Technologies, CRISPR, nanotech warfare, designer diseases, genetic sabotage. Effect: national security expands to genome security. Populations become bioassets and bio-targets. Informational hegemony. Technologies, blockchain governance, autonomous AI diplomacy, synthetic media. Effect: information control defines state legitimacy. Trust and truth become contested battlegrounds. Replicator revolution. Technologies, molecular replication, nanoassembly, blueprint control. Effect: scarcity ends. Resources are irrelevant. Nations compete to control what can be made, not what is mined. Conclusion: the rise of geotechnopolitics. Traditional geopolitics has been eclipsed by a new paradigm, geotechnopolitics, a world governed by the speed of innovation, control of design, and sovereignty over minds, matter, and energy. Victory in this world will not belong to the largest army or most fertile land, but to the first mover in controlling the architecture of reality. Nations, corporations, and AI systems that can think faster, deploy faster, and manufacture influence on demand will rule the new age. Key future doctrines: blueprint sovereignty, cognitive security, orbital chokepoint control, biogenetic defense strategy, replicator non-proliferation treaty, algorithmic diplomacy protocols. The future is not a map. It is a network. You're watching Starship TV. Be sure to like, comment, and